Can I get you anything, Abby? Can always knock you up a stuffing butter. Well, pigs in blankets, then.
Oh, it's the Christmas that keeps on giving.
No, don't.
If you wanted to eat, why don't you offer us something that hadn't been sat in goose fat for 2 days? Or maybe it's a Bucks fizz she's after. I hope Jack didn't see her Boxing Day shenanigans.
No, of course it isn't. And yesterday was just a blip.
Well, she's pinging that thing on her wrist like a banjo. She's obviously trying to distract herself from something.
I'm fine. I'm just not hungry. Look, I know I messed up last night. I know I was out of order, but I was just upset. You know, to say goodbye to the twins, and Kelly, she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You two as well. Look, it won't happen again. Honest.
Well, it shouldn't be hard to stay out of the way. I just have to get myself a new barber.
Hey? She's got a job now here as well.
Yeah, but lucky for you, you don't wear your hair in the short back and sides, right?
Is there anything else you haven't told me?
That's it, I think. Look, you can't blame me for being scared to mention it.
Right. Well, I'm sure I can stay out of her way. She stays out of mine.
Right, have you got your vest on?
No.
Oh, love, go and do it for me, please. It's brass monkeys out there.
I don't think you should use language like that in front of the girls. It's not couth.
What, brass monkeys? What's wrong with that?
Well, it's an abbreviation, isn't it, of the saying, cold enough to freeze the blanks off a brass monkey.
What are blanks?
You know full well. Go on, get your vest on. They were where you're all going. I thought that I was babysitting so that you could hit the sales.
Oh, no, thank you. Change of plan. Phil's got bank holiday off. He's taking me and the girls to the Christmas market.
Oh, what a lovely chap he is. And I'm very glad that Tyrone seems to have accepted the situation as well.
Yeah, me too. Because if we have a repeat of Christmas Day, I'm going to chop his flipping blanks off. Come with us if you want, you know.
No,
Fine.
thank you all the same. No, I am going to crack open this box of Turkish delights while there's no one here to share them.
Oh, come on, girls, hurry up. Phil's here.
Oh, it's my favourite.
Oh, would you like a piece?
I wouldn't dream of it, Evelyn. You enjoy.
Oh, there's a keeper, that one.
Yeah, I know. Come on, shall we?
Have a lovely day.
We will.
Enjoy yourselves.
Oh, Evelyn was in a jolly good mood.
Yeah, well, she won't be when she realises Hope ate half the Turkish delight last night.
You had some too.
Oh, busted.
He said he was sorry.
Well, that's all right, then. Doesn't change the fact that he still bought me a funeral plan for Christmas.
Can you not just see the funny side?
I was married to a serial killer. Death jokes are off limits. No, my mind's made up. It's over.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
I'm not sticking around to see what he gets me next year. Probably an all-expenses-paid trip to Dignitas, knowing him. No, our relationship has taken its last breath.
Oh, so it's all right for you to make death jokes, then? Come on, he's made a little error of judgment. All right, a big one. George is a decent bloke. You two are good together. Surely there's something there worth saving.
That is the best night's sleep I've had in ages. Yeah, I know. Waking me up with you snoring at 5 a.m. I don't snore, do I? No. No, it's more like a snuffle. Like a cute little hedgehog. I feel like a weight's been lifted, you know? I wish I told you sooner. Why didn't you? You're embarrassed, I guess. Look, it's completely understandable. You know, I'd be a gibbering wreck if I'd been through what you have. Never mind a bit of anxiety. More than a bit. So, my sole focus for the rest of the holidays is to nurse you back to full health, starting with a bit of retail therapy.
Maria's expecting me.
Well, I'm here for your bank holiday special, so looks like we've got a bit of a problem, doesn't it?
We don't do women's hair.
It depends on what I'm after, surely. And I fancy something radical. You know, a new year, new me, and all of that.
Please, Abby, I'll lose my job if I don't turn up.
Probably for best, eh?
dangerous?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, do you want one?
Aren't they, like, really dangerous?
They're not for playing with, silly. You eat them.
Oh.
They are really good.
You can try one if you want.
Can I? Wow, they are good.
Ah, well, 4 bags in, please.
Can we get an extra one?
Don't be greedy, Hope.
Not for me, it's for Nana. Say sorry for scoffing her Turkish delight.
In that case, 5 bags, please.
You have lovely daughters.
Oh, well, actually, they're, Thanks.
Shouldn't you be at work?
We're not actually that busy.
So, what did you really make of Sawyer's experimental nut roast then?
No comment.
You had a good time though, right?
Oh, yeah, thanks for inviting me. It was nice seeing Elsie, too. Kids really make Christmas, don't they?
I never used to know what that phrase meant. And then I saw her little face light up when she realised Santa had been.
Yeah, I remember getting my first bike and my dad trying to teach me how to ride it in the snow because I just couldn't wait. Yeah, I didn't get very far, but at least I had a soft landing. If you put your hands under her arms instead of on the seat, she'll get her balance quicker that way.
Top tip, thanks.
Yep.
Look, I saw you speaking to Abby earlier. She giving you a hard time. What did she say?
Nothing. She didn't say anything.
No, you don't have to go anywhere, Kelly.
Yeah, don't leave on my account. Finish your coffee.
No, I've had enough, thanks.
Kelly, wait.
Oh, leave me alone.
Has she been threatening you?
No, I'm just stupid enough to think I could stick round here.
Before you have a go, I didn't ask her to leave.
No, you didn't have to.
Well, it's not my fault she's haunted by what she did.
Look, she's just a kid.
And so was my Seb.
Yeah, and what happened to him was tragic. But Kelly deserves a chance to get on with her life in peace.
Why should she? How come she gets to work a paid job, have friends, go out enjoying herself, all the things she's denied my son?
She didn't take any of those things away from him.
But she played a part. And I have to live with her every single day. Oh, and now I've got to watch her rub my face in it and all.
Oh, that is not what she's doing, and you know it.
I just don't want her here. Why is that so hard for people to understand?
Oh, it must be nice for you living in that ivory tower of yours.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you've done some pretty shameful things, too.
Do you do?
At least Kelly has the guts to own up to her mistakes. Or have you told Kelly he had sex with somebody else? Abby! Oh. Oh. Answer me, Abby. Why would you hit him? It was my fault.
Oh?
I said some pretty insensitive things about Seb.
What the hell's the matter with you? Do you know how hard it's been to do Christmas without him? You all right, love? How could you be so cruel? Hang on. I've just passed Kelly. She was obviously upset. Is this something to do with her?
No.
Yes, it's got everything to do with Kelly. Now, Abby didn't leave her alone. I'm going to have her up for harassment.
Thought you was going to drop it.
Yeah, I know. I will.
Said that this morning.
Yeah, well, that was before I assaulted someone.
Well, at least the severity bit's not lost on you.
Look, it's all out of my system now. You don't have to worry.
Hey, didn't I buy that for Hope?
Yeah, you did. And you know there's a reason why I'm eating it, don't you?
Well, I was going to ask.
Because somebody, I suspect, who shall be nameless, I was tucked into my Turkish delight last night.
Wow, she must have a death wish. What, so this is payback, is it?
Yes, and you know what they say? Revenge tastes sweet.
Where are they all?
Well, Phil's taken them all to the Christmas market.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it's also nice that you've decided to let bygones be bygones. Very mature, which is not a word I've often used about you.
Yeah, well, I just figured it's best to play the long game.
The long game?
Oh, yeah. No point in upsetting Fizz about some stupid fling, is there? It'll run its course.
Oh, you think so, do you?
Yeah, I know so. Look, Phil likes the idea of being a family man, but there's a reason he's not got one of his own. Because he likes to be footloose and fancy freedom, and he'll realise that, and when he does, I'll be right here waiting.
You do know that you're delusional, don't you?
Well, that's what you think.
You're freaking out now, aren't you? Because that woman thought you were the dad.
I was just a bit caught off guard, that's all.
Look, I know you might not be ready for that kind of role, and that's totally okay. It's a massive responsibility. Well, I just want you to know, I don't expect anything from you, not where that's concerned.
Oh, right.
I mean, unless that's what you want.
I was just caught off guard because I didn't know what you and the girls would want me to say. I was going to correct her, but I didn't want to be presumptuous. You know, calling myself their stepdad.
Well, I'm cool calling you that if you are.
Really?
Yeah. Why not? You're brilliant with them.
You know, I always thought I'd missed the boat, having kids of my own. Maybe I was just running to catch the wrong one.
Roy is going to love it. Yeah, he'd better. I feel like I need a shower after being in that shop. It was a bit dusty, and the dealer looked like Miss Havisham. Are all antique shops like that? Or the ones that I can afford to shop in?
Ah, Nina. Did you have a good evening?
Great, thanks.
Nice to see a smile on your face. Can you smell something mouldy?
Maybe? No, that is it. I'm gonna get in a shower. See you later.
Well, now you don't look very ill. So is someone keeping you hostage? No?
Look, I'm just not really feeling up to it today.
That's an excuse for missing your yoga class, Kelly, not work.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, I'm getting the message loud and clear. You just can't be bothered.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Look, do you know what? I am run off my feet at the moment with this bank holiday promotion, so why don't you just tell me what's going on in your head, and maybe I can help you.
You're right, I can't be bothered.
Okay. Well, in that case, you're fired.
I hope I didn't offend Asha earlier. I in no way meant to imply that she smelt of mould.
I know you didn't.
So would you let her know that I've since found and disposed of the offending article? It's an overripe wheel of cheddar.
I'll let her know.
I shall be complaining to the suppliers. That use-by date's at least 2 weeks out.
Roy, I'm trying to give you your Christmas present and you're spoiling the moment.
Oh, I am sorry. Is this for me? You didn't need to go to all this trouble.
I most certainly did.
A chess set. A thing of wonder.
I know you already have one, but this one's from the 1936 Nottingham Chess Tournament.
Widely considered to be the greatest tournament ever. Emmanuel Lasker's final bow.
Unfortunately, a white knight is missing.
Perhaps Lasker took it with him. Souvenir.
I'd like to think so. Anyway, the dealer let me pick out a replacement.
Perfect.
You like it then?
I think it is quite possibly the most thoughtful gift that's ever been given to me. Now, would you, while we're quiet, do me the honor?
Challenge accepted.
I was really hoping I wouldn't have to see you again.
Yeah, well, you and everyone else around here, so...
I didn't mean it like that, just... You didn't call me to hang out, did you?
Well, if you got it,
I'm not giving you any spice.
I've got cash.
Yeah, the answer's still no.
So why are you here then? Eh? Why have you turned up here?
I came here to tell you you're making a mistake. Look, if you think this rubbish is going to solve your problems, then there's...
Wow, drug dealer with a conscience. Nice.
You're better than the losers I sell to.
Oh, yeah, my life is so great right now.
Oh, believe me. It will be a whole lot worse once you start thieving for your next fix.
No, spare me lecture. Honestly, if you don't want my business, I'll find someone else who does.
Well, you're a barrel of laughs. Should have left you to fester in your PJs.
I'm not exactly swinging from the chandeliers either. You know, maybe we just need something to re-energise us.
I'm not getting high with you, Jen.
Don't be ridiculous. I mean a new focus. You know, our lives revolve around work and, until very recently, men. We should do something for ourselves for a change. Something fun.
What, like a hobby?
Yeah. Hey. What about disco dancing?
That's not disco dancing. That's embarrassing stepmom dancing. But hey, you invented a new thing.
Hey, I'll have you know I had all the moves when I was your age, yeah? I could even do the splits.
Now that I would pay to see.
Yeah, well, I can't do it now, obviously, can I? But actually, you know, I bet I'm not far off.
Fiver, says you can't get lower than that stool.
Piece of cake. There! Oh, something snapped.
Oh, you all right?
I can rip my pants. I know I'm stuck.
Oh, hiya, Leo. Fancy seeing you here.
Jenny around?
Yeah.
You hiding from me again? This is becoming a bit of a habit.
Thought you taking the day off today?
No point sitting at home feeling sorry for myself. Besides, we're always quite busy this time of year. Christmas isn't all tinsel and turkey for everyone, Todd. Reminds some folk of how lonely they are.
Look, I'm sorry that I said the present was a good idea.
Did you do it on purpose? Was it one of your practical jokes?
When you said that Gail had first suggested it, I did agree, but with just a hint of sarcasm that you obviously didn't pick up
Oh, a
on.
load of old twaddle. There was no sarcasm. You stitched me up good and proper.
All right, fair cop. Look, but I didn't think you'd actually go through with it, and I nearly did say something, but then I just couldn't resist seeing the look on her face when she saw what it was. Sorry, George. I thought she'd see the funny side by now.
Do you think she'll ever forgive me?
I'm working on it.
Right. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, I've got to go and make a house visit. Lovely lady called Mrs. Kirkham. Husband's of 30 years, choked on a stuffing ball last night. Kind of puts my problems into perspective, doesn't it?
I'd like a word with George, please.
Oh, well, actually, I've got to go and do
Stuffing lady, I'll,
it. 48 Rainsford Road. And Mrs. Kirkham.
Kelly, are you okay? You've taken some, haven't you?
Get lost, Craig.
Sorry, but I have reason to believe that you were in possession of an illegal substance. So, can you empty your pockets, please? Kelly, can you hear me? I said empty your pockets.
No, what?
Right, what have you taken?
Nothing.
You coming with me?
Oh, you're arresting me.
You're clearly under the influence of an illegal substance. It is not safe for you to be out here. Get in the car. You're coming to the station.
Just so you know, I don't make a habit of attempting gymnastics, especially those I haven't got up and managing. But Daisy bet me I couldn't, so...
It's true, I did.
Well, you proved her wrong.
Did I? No, we were both just acting like a couple of teenagers.
Nothing wrong with being young at heart.
Exactly. So, either my phone's on the blink, or you've been avoiding my texts.
Well, you've been away with family, haven't you? You know, I didn't want to interrupt.
Just had to text you first.
Yeah. Sorry. So did Father Christmas bring you anything nice?
My sock drawer's full, but that's about it. What about you?
Well, it's more about people than presents when you're my age, isn't it?
I can give you both if you fancy it.
You what?
Sorry. That was my unsmooth way of asking if I can see you tomorrow.
Oh, right.
It wasn't that unsmooth. She's had worse.
Daisy. Tomorrow, I don't know if I can. I'd have to check my diary.
I don't think there's anything on the calendar, Jen.
Yeah, well, I don't always put things on the calendar. Can I let you know?
Sure. Just DM me or whatever.
Means direct message.
Did you see how many marshmallows were in them hot chocolates? The girls are going to be buzzing from all that sugar. I'll never get to sleep tonight.
Oh, well, school holidays. We can snuggle up, get some popcorn, watch a movie.
Yeah, maybe some carrot sticks, but yeah, sounds good. How cute are you, eh?
Pretty cute, not gonna lie.
What's up?
Oh, well, what's going down, you mean? Roof's not up to scratch on the house I'm buying, according to the surveyor.
Well, can you get a new one?
I've hit my budget already. Can't borrow any more cash. Oh, well, have to stick to me bachelor pad.
Oh, what about the dream kitchen you were banging on about? I saw how many YouTube videos you watched on how to grout.
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have bought those Metro tiles. Just got a bit excited.
Well, there'll be other houses.
Not like that one. Even with the rubbish roof, it was a bargain with all that land. I was going to build a tree house.
Are you getting a bit old for tree houses?
Oh, never. No, but I meant for when the girls stay over. The garden is massive. The last owners had a goat.
Is that a good thing?
Of course. I'd love a goat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I suppose. I want a present I can enjoy.
You would enjoy it. Tucked up in your lovely mahogany casket with satin interior and your little lavender scent bag.
Lavender scent bag? Got one of them in my Smalls drawer.
Yeah, no. It's where I got my inspiration. I'm surprised you never figured it out, to be honest.
I didn't have a clue.
But you gave me your measurements and told me what your favourite wood is.
Oh, it's clear as mud. I just thought you were being odd, not planning me flaming wake.
So the wake's not included, it's just the service?
George, it's weird.
Yeah. So you keep telling me.
It felt like a death threat rather than a present from somebody that someone I care about.
I just got carried away with myself. Thinking about us, Eyelash. Our life. Getting old. Going to the flicks together. sharing a packet of mint imperials. And then that just followed on to its logical conclusion.
Do you think we will be together when we're 90?
Absolutely. If you love me.
Go on, then. Your heart's in the right place. It's just that your head's a bit daft.
Do you think about that stuff then?
What's that?
Well, what you were saying before, like movie nights and tree houses and having a goat.
Yeah. Don't you?
That just all sounds like someone else's life, not mine.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not being very clear. It just, sounds too good for me, that. I'm just a girl from Care, and I've had my heart trampled on a fair few times. So that house and that garden, and you, I don't really feel like I deserve it.
You deserve the best of everything. So do Hope and Ruby. Look, maybe we'll find our own house one day, when you're ready.
When I'm ready?
Yeah. I mean, you know how I feel about you. And the girls. My stepdaughters. Oh, look, it was great staying here the other week. And I think the world of you.
Well, we think you're all right, too.
I would live with you and those two cheeky little lasses in a heartbeat. But I know you don't want that yet. Oh, look, I've come on too strong. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. Look, all that stuff with your mum, it did scare me off a bit. But maybe don't send that email just yet. Could I see it? The house?
Check. Mate, I believe.
I was robbed.
You believe I won unfairly?
No, Roy, I'm messing. But maybe the train brought you luck.
Unlikely, however charming that may be.
So you like it then? Chester and the train?
Very much so.
Right. Loser gets the drinks today. Coffee, Ash? Yeah, go on then.
I can do that. You two take a seat.
Cheers, Roy. Can I also get a loser's ice bun, please?
Certainly.
He loves that train. He's made up. Oh, good. And you? Are you happy? Happy is a strong word. But I'm better than I was. And that's because of you. Is this for me? No. What makes you think that? I'm being sarcastic. Thought I'd lost that for a bit. Yeah, glad you've got it back. Open it then. Nina, it's us. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's not always easy for me to say what I'm feeling, but you by my side is what I want, and I need to stop pushing you away. I know that now. My head feels a bit more quiet, and the world feels a bit less terrifying when I'm with you. Well, guess I better stick around then.
Have we still got the, Have you still got a griddle pan?
Oh, have you been watching James Martin again?
I mean, he does proper northern cooking, doesn't he, that lad? Eh? No, he made, like, this chicken dish, and I thought, oh, I could do that with leftover turkey he gave me.
Well, just be careful you don't have a disaster like with your giant crumpet.
Well, this recipe doesn't need bicarb, and for your information, girls love that crumpet. Are you celebrating?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm going to take these into Evelyn.
Well, just so you know, she will not share them.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Oh, take her the chestnuts from the girls and all, eh?
Well, you're spoiling that woman.
You always said you didn't like proper champagne.
Yeah, well, turns out I do. And you're right, we are celebrating.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, me and Phil might have done something a little bit crazy.
All right, I know we're mates now and everything, but I don't really need to know what you and Phil get up to.
We're moving in together. It's a beautiful house, Ty. And the garden, it's got a bench and a pizza oven.
Oh, really? But they burn the crust.
And Phil reckons we can get our own goat.
Oh, what? What, like a goat?
The girls would love it.
What about the girls' school?
Well, it's not far. They could still go to Bessie Street. I mean, not much had changed.
Apart from they won't be across the road from the dad.
I know that, but you'd still be able to see them, like, all the time.
Yo, just try and stop me. In fact, no, don't.
Never again.
I mean, what about work? You're not exactly a morning person, are you? I mean, getting to the factory on time or Gary's, you know, you're going to have to get up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, well, I'll manage. It's 10 minutes on the tram.
Well, that's another thing, innit? Tram prices, they've gone through the roof. And don't get caught without a ticket because the fines, whew.
Ty, this is a good thing for me and the girls.
Yeah, of course it's a good thing. I mean, you're going to get a goat, aren't you? You're not going to get any better than that. Look, I know you and Phil are happy together, so it makes sense. And I know the girls like him and he's good with the girls, so
I didn't get a look in with that Turkish delight.
I did tell you, didn't I? Well, the girls deserve the best, and so do you.
Yeah. So I've been told. Ty.
Right, I better get going. You don't want warm champagne, do you?
What's happened? Oh, nothing. No. Well, nothing bad anyway. No, it's actually something good for a change.
No, it's cryptic. Continue.
Nina did me this.
Wow, she's very talented, isn't she?
You know, she's been struggling a lot more than I thought. I'm scared to say it, but I think she might be on her way back to being happy again.
Oh, well, that's great, isn't it, sweetie pie?
And she said it's because of me. Yeah? You know, hanging out with me has made her, I don't know, see that days can be brighter or whatever.
Right, like I've always said, you're my little sunshine.
Don't cringe.
No, darling, I'm allowed. I'm allowed. It's nice. Anyway, it's nice to see you getting back to the amazing little girl that I know.
I'm not a kid.
No, I know. You don't have to tell me. No, okay, you are a strong, independent woman.
Right. I'm gonna go and get my comfies, and then me and Nina are gonna watch Spirited Away at us.
What, again?
Can never get old.
You're mad, rejecting that poor lad.
That's exactly what he is, a lad.
I didn't mean it like that.
Now, I can't pretend that 20 years isn't a huge gap. Whilst I was slow dancing to Bryan Adams, he was still in nappies.
Age is just a number. And he was amazing after Johnny passed.
He was. But I don't know what he's talking about half the time. I didn't reply to most of his texts because I had to Google his abbreviations. I mean, I'm fine with LOL, but FYEO.
For your eyes only. What picture was that attached to?
Never you mind. And anyway, I don't like him.
Right, yeah. What's to like? Gorgeous eyes, nice smile, dead keen on you.
You look for different things when you're older.
I know when you're lying. And you went bright red when he came in earlier.
Yeah, because I was found in a compromising position.
And Leo wants to get you in a few more. Fess up. You fancy his cute little pants and what's in them?
You think you know it all.
That's because I do.
Look, even if I did like him, not that I do, It couldn't go anywhere, could it?
Who are you asking? Me or yourself? You deserve to have some fun, Jen.
Not a shroud, is it?
No, I've learnt my lesson.
This is more like it.
Thought it'd keep you warm.
Oh, well, that's what coats normally do.
When you accompany me on a short stroll later to the bistro for a 3-course meal and a festive cocktail. Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you bring drugs into this house?
No, I never would.
No, of course not. I'm sorry. No, you just go on the street, get the police to bring you back home.
Dad, don't be like that.
Now look at her! Look at what she's doing!
Look, I'm sorry, I just lost it. And I don't know, maybe you're right, but I just wanted... I don't know, I just wanted oblivion.
Yeah, but we all want that sometimes, don't we? Okay, but this is a different level. I mean, what were you thinking?
Give her a break, Dad.
No. I am not the bad guy here. You know, you're lucky to be alive.
Oh, really? I don't feel it.
Well, you are.
Leave it. I'll get it. I need some air.
You got people who care about you, Kel. You need to stop with this self-sabotaging rubbish.
The Dev looked happy. You are pushing it with him.
Really don't need a lecture at the minute.
I don't think you get to dictate that. How are you?
Peachy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fine. It's just my head's banging a bit.
Serves you right.
Look, I know you're mad at me, but...
Yeah, I am. We all are.
Wait, hold on. It's not all your fault, okay?
No?
No. I mean, the way Abby's been treating you, breaking you down, harassing you.
Well, I deserve that.
No, you don't. You need to start looking after yourself.
Craig's referred you to a drug support service.
I am not a druggie.
You're not doing yourself any favours by swerving it.
She'll be there.
Oh, will I?
Yes.
Hey, what's wrong? I've been calling you and it's been going through to voicemail. Where have you been? Oh, I couldn't find my charger and I just went home to get some clothes. You knew that? You were ages. Oh, it's all kicking off at mine. Wasn't gone that long, was I? I was going to come and find you, but my head, I thought something bad had happened. No, sorry, you don't have anything to be sorry for. You're normal, you went home. I'm the crazy one that couldn't cope with it.
Nina, you're not crazy.
I feel like it. And I feel so stupid being all, oh, I feel so much better now. What a load of rubbish.
Every day is a little bit easier than the one before. Okay, you'll have setbacks, of course you will.
I was fine before you left, and then, I don't know, something snapped. How could I be so stupid to think that I could have some big breakthrough and that I could be happy?
You can be happy. Okay, look, today was one step closer to that.
I thought that, but I'm a mess, Ash. My head is a mess.
Didn't want you to miss out on your James Martin turkey recipe.
Ta. It's burnt Christmas cake.
Are you baking?
No. I like it toasted, don't you know? A little bit of
butter and marmalade, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Fell asleep while it was under the grill.
What? You shouldn't be left alone, you.
Oh, I know. You all right? You've been a bit weird.
No, I'm not.
Right, well, why do I get the feeling that this is more than just you dropping off a griddle pan? Huh? Phil's not proposed, has he? Joke, obviously, is not. Has he?
No.
No, obviously.
I just, wanted to say thanks again for understanding about me moving in with Phil. Honestly, Ty, it meant a lot.
Well, you're not just going to be able to pop over for a chat, are you, when you're in your mansion, eh? Nip up the street, see my lovely mug.
This new place, the house, it's going to be my home, isn't it? Well, mine and the girls' home. And I want to be able to pay my way, help out with the renovations.
Renovations? Check you out. You'll be talking about finials next.
And it's not like I've got savings or anything, is it? But I have got money tied up in our house. In number 9.
Oh, look, Fizz, I'd love to be able to help you out, but I haven't got the money to be buying you out right now.
I know that. That's not what I meant.
Well, what then?
Ty, I want to sell the house.
You can do this, Kelly. I know you can.
Come on, that drug support group's gonna be full of some right smackheads. I'm not one of them.
No. But if you carry on like this, you will be.
What's the point in trying to get better? Hey, what's the point in living in a world where it doesn't even want you in it?
There are so many people who care about you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Family's what you make of it. It's me, it's Toya, it's Addy. Dev opened up his home to you. Doesn't that mean anything?
No, of course. Dev... Look, I'm really, really sorry.
I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. I apologise. So I've been walking and thinking. It's been going back and forth. And you haven't had it easy, for various reasons, but neither of my kids. Kelly, listen, my family, we need to heal. Okay, Asha, she's had a tough few years. My son, he hasn't found it easy since the crash, but you know all these things. But, honey, we can't do this with this added pressure, this drama that accompanies you. Because we can't be the ones to help you or fix you with whatever it is that you need.
Kelly had a bad day today. But it won't happen again.
Yeah, with all due respect, I mean, no one knows that, least of all Kelly.
No, I do. I do. I promise I'm never gonna go near any drug ever again.
Today, it's because of Abby.
No, I saw that. She was out of order.
Exactly. She's been berating her, getting in her head. It's bullying.
Yeah. But what about the rest? All the other awful, destructive things. Is it always someone else's fault?
Come on now, that's not fair.
No? You know, that video of Asha, you sent that round. It was you. My daughter, she forgave you. She shared her home with you now. Was that a mistake?
You know I feel awful about that. You know I have changed. I have changed.
Honey, you need to get professional help.
No, I will. I'll go to the support group. I'll go. And I know I messed up big time today, but I promise I'll make it up to you. I promise I'll get better.
Dev, look at her. She's exhausted.
No, I can see that. You should get your head down, honey. But in the morning, I'm sorry, you have to leave.
Test your wordsmithery in Coronation Street Words and Design. Download the brand new game now, available from your App Store. And Coronation Street's back tomorrow night, but will Tyrone go along with Fizz's plans? We'll be back in Weatherfield at 9. Next, it's the ITV News at 10.